Okay, this is your countdown for the Preston Indians pregame show, coming up in 30 seconds from Mark. We'll have a good game today. Preston hopefully will knock off their opponent. 20 seconds to the pregame from Mark. Pregame show open coming up in 10 seconds from Mark. This will be your final time check. Pregame open in 5 seconds from Mark. This is the Preston Indians pregame show. Coming up, we'll get you ready for tonight's game as we visit with the coach. Have a look at all the pregame stats and take a look at the keys to tonight's game. The pregame show is brought to you by Preston Dental Care. When better oral health is your goal, call Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. Strive for excellence. Settle for perfection. And welcome back here to Cokeville High School, everybody, as the Preston Indians get ready to play their second match of the day, as they'll be taking on the Evanston Red Devils coming up here in just a few minutes. As far as the scene set for this afternoon's game, Preston losing in straight sets a little earlier today against Lyman. In fact, Lyman is undefeated in their first two matches on the day. But Preston will try to rebound here against Evanston. Evanston knocked off Grace in 4 sets in the first game of the day early this morning. And Preston, of course, still has to play Grace, still coming up later on this evening. So this is game 4 of 6 here on the opening day of the Cokeville tournament. As for the Preston Indians, they'll look to rebound after that opening loss they had this morning against Lyman, where they really kind of struggled playing, as maybe some miscommunication, bad passing, bad sets, and at times some bad hitting and bad serves as well. So just not a good all-around game that the Indians played earlier this morning. So they get ready to take on Evanston coming up in just a little bit. We'll talk more about this match, and we'll have some more information for you as we continue here on the pregame show coming up right after this. It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
It's time for Preston Indian Sports. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value with the freshest meat and produce in town. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll receive in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, with all the parts you need for your car to keep it running strong. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tires, stop in and see the tire experts on Main Street in North Logan. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors, get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This game is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited. Well, we welcome you back here to Cokeville Gym as both teams on the floor getting ready to start this match. Let's look at the keys to the game here for the Indians, brought to you by Naylor Insurance. You need to get off to a better start. Don't fall behind in each set like they did in each of the last two matches in which they've played. Where's your head? You got to make sure you concentrate on the game and stay in the game no matter what is the score. And finally, they need to talk more and move better with and without the ball, as a lot of times they'll end up just looking at their teammates and having the ball fall between them. So that all has to do with concentration and to be able to communicate better as a team. So as we get ready to start the second match, don't forget Preston still has a game against Grace coming up later this evening as game 4 of 6 games here in Pool C getting ready to start here between the Evanston Red Devils and the Preston Indians. So here we go as the officials going through all of their pregame checks, make sure people are where they're supposed to be and make sure they have the rotation set properly before we get started. As the referee blows their whistle, we're ready to start here. As the first serve is a much better return right off jump for the Indians, and Hobson's spike is returned. They get it back onto the Preston side. They'll set this one as it comes to Hobbs. Hobbs is dug out again. And so far, so good here for the Indians as they come to Hobson. Hobson just kind of played it over, so a free ball blocked at the net as Zilliger was there. And finally, just a little short play at the net as Savannah Nowatzki able to pick up the kill and just bump it over the net. So it's 1-0 for Westside for Evanston. See red jerseys, automatically think Westside. As Hobson off the top of the net, played there by Evanston, kept alive, set outside. Hobbs blocked out of bounds. Victoria Hobbs gets her first kill. So that's a better start for the Indians. I got to tell you right off the bat, the way they're moving the ball and communicating much better than it was earlier this morning. However, there's the serve by Lucy Zollinger goes into the net. So 2-1. Evanston with the lead. They'll set this one in the middle and it's blocked at the net on the attempt by Crosley as they get the block and the point. So Evanston up 3-1. Nowaski back to serve. Dug by the Indians deep in the backcourt as Clark tries to put it in play. She hit that into the net, and after being even, Preston has given up 3 straight points and trail 4-1. This set comes to Hobson. That's blocked at the net. Kept alive again by the Indians from the back row as Clark again. Boy, she's struggling here early on in the second game as that one goes into the net as well. Evanston up 5-1. They've scored 4 points in a row. Hobson set. She gets it back. And somehow she manages to squeeze that between the antenna and the block for the point. Now they're going to say no point. They're going to play it over. I mean, it's clear from where I'm sitting. It was clearly Evanston's point, or Preston's point, and now they're going to reverse the call. That's a horrible call. That ball was clearly in as it passed the antenna. Back to Hobson. She'll put it in play. As it's partially blocked, dug out by the Indians in return, so it's back on the Evanston side. Outside, they go short this time. That's dug out. Back to Hobson. Blocked at the net. Back on the Preston side. Kept alive neatly. Nice play there by the Indians. Selly gets it back over. As that's a double hit charged against Evanston and a point for the Indians. Now it's 2-6 after the double hit violation. Preston's moving the ball much better than they did this morning. It's almost like in their early match this morning, they kind of sleptwalked through the match and really didn't play very well. Here's the serve by Madsen. That's an error into the net. So they're down 4. Check that, down 5, I should say. It's 7-2. Serve onto the Preston side. And here's Clark, gets that one in. Outside set. That's dug out in the back row on the attempt by Brady. And that'll be a double hit charged against the Indians. So 2 hits on the dig. Or on the set, I should say, and it's 8-2. Once again, the serve here comes to the Indians. Hobson into the net. Makes it 9-2. And Preston wants a timeout. First set of tonight's match is brought to you by Northern Title. We'll take a timeout and be right back.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, showtimes, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
This weekend at the Worm Creek, go see the Tom Cruise double feature. Top Gun, the original, followed by Top Gun Maverick. Check out their website at wormcreek.org for tickets and showtimes and other information. So Preston down 9-2 here in the first as Evanston with the serve, little short shot. That will not go down all the way as a lift charged against a lift charge against Evanston, so Preston gets the point to make it 9-3. And Chloe Hobson to serve. Good strong serve. Too strong, though, as it goes too far. 10-3. As now dropping back to serve here is Brinkley Frankham. As the set by the Indians outside, and that too is too long. This one by Abby Clark goes too long and out of bounds. Makes it 11-3. Clark with a couple of hitting errors here in the first set. Frankham, who I imagine is the daughter of Dr. Frankham, who has a medical practice there in Evanston. Hobson, as that's going to be off of the block of Nowatzki and out of bounds. Point for the Indians. So 11-4. Today's game brought to you in part by our friends at Stokes Market. The freshest meat and produce can be found at Stokes Market in Preston. Here's the serve from Addie Selly. Outside, and they don't get it quite over the net as Hallie Brady tried to go short and went too short. (11-5). Good serve by Selly as they short set, dug out by the Indians, battle at the net, and it's going to be a point for Evanston, as this time as Brady wins the battle at the net. 12-5 here in the first. Our scoreboard, of course, brought to you by Les Schwab Tires of North Logan. Set outside. Look out, as a good job there by Clark, dug out by Evanston. The set outside for Brady, partially blocked, kept alive by the Indians. Hobson can't get it over the net. Chloe with her second hitting error here in the first set. 13-5 on the Les Schwab Tire scoreboard. As, look out, he got to go back and get it, and there's going to be too many hits against the Indians. 14-5. Hallie Brady dropping back to serve here. Good strong serve, too strong, out of bounds. 14-6 as Preston will get the serve back. Today's game also brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center, the finest care in all of the Cache Valley, and by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto through Mutual of Enumclaw. 14-6. Madison Woods with the serve for the Indians. The outside set sneaks through the block and down as it's Savannah Nowatzki again with her second kill of the set. That makes it 15-6, and the serve will go back over to Evanston, and Kendall Fessler will serve as the set. Nice play there to keep the ball on the floor, but back over onto the Indian side as they'll set it for Clark. Clark goes too long. For whatever reason, Clark just doesn't seem to be getting up in the air as high as she did the other night when she was able to get up on top of the ball. She's hitting the ball more square instead of down into the floor. Zollinger. That's off the hands of a Evanston player up into the rafters, and they're able to keep it alive. So the rafters helped out the Red Devils there. Comes back to Zollinger again, and that is in as Zollinger tucks it in the corner neatly. 16-7, Preston down by 9 here in the first. Clark's serve is a good one. Nice job there at the net as Victoria Hobbs just kind of slams the lid shut and picks up the block. Good for the point. 16-8. Clark's next serve is an ace. something they didn't have very many of early on. So Clark serves up the ace to make it 16-9, and we have a timeout called by the Red Devils. 16-9, Evanston leads. Timeout on the floor, and we'll be right back.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. Jan Stone and the staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Northern Titles brings you the first set of tonight's match. Preston trailing, even though they've scored the last 3 points in a row. It's still 16-9, so they have work to do here in set number one. Clark will continue to serve, having served up 3 points in a row. As served deep middle, set at the net. That's a lift. Another point for the Indians. 16-10. For Preston, if they stay in the game, keep working, keep fighting, they'll be able to work their way back in. Clark's next serve is dug out, set outside as that comes to Nowaski, and that'll be down on the Preston side and a point for Evanston. Makes it 17-10 as Hobbs comes back onto the floor, as does Zollinger for the Indians. As the serve is into the net, that's a service error. As Jasley Crutchfield hits that into the net. So Zollinger to serve. Good serve right down the line, outside set. They go short. Preston able to dig it out. Now they need to get it back over onto the other side, which they do. Hobson's two-hand set back over her head. Nice block at the net. And nope, that's going to be a double hit, so a point for the Indians. As it goes to they have 17-12 on the scoreboard. I have 18-12 on my sheet. We'll check to make sure that's right as Preston gives up a point as they're not able to handle the ball correctly. They still have 18-12 on the scoreboard, so we'll go with that. Nowatsky to serve. Serves it in the deep to Hobson. Nice rotation by Hobson at the net. She's blocked there by Brinkley Frankham. And a point again for the Red Devils. So it's 19-12 after back-to-back points. Hobson digs it out. Set for Clark. Too long. She hit it too deep again. 20-12. 3 errors in the first set here for Clark. As Hobson with the dig, Preston able to get it back onto the floor. Off the block at the net, played now by the Red Devils as they'll get it over and too deep. Just trying to get the ball back on the floor and they hit it too far. 20-13, Evanston leads on the Les Schwab Tire scoreboard. Les Schwab Tires of Logan North. As Carly Madsen back onto the floor. This match brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new and used cars in Preston and in Logan. Deep set, dug out by Clark. They'll set outside for Hobson, and that's a good shot by Chloe. That may be one of her best drives and best kills of the night. It's her second kill of the opening set, and it's 20-14. So Madsen will serve again. Outside Sad again. They go back to Nowitzki. That's dug out at the net, and they're able to put it away. Frankham was there, and Ellie Assay was there again. Either way, it's a point. 21-14. Assay to serve into the net. Service error keeps Preston a little closer, and now it'll be Chloe Hobson to drop back and serve. As she stands just out of your camera view. She comes forward and delivers the serve. Good one. Outside set, back outside. Brady dug out. Nice play there by Sully. Back to Clark off the block, kept in play by Evanston. Backhanded, back over the head, over to Preston again, back to Clark, off the block again, dug out, back over on the Preston side once again. As they'll set, nope, that's a double hit on the set, so a point again to Evanston. 22-15, now they make it 23-15, so that's the point they were missing a moment ago. They put it back up on the scoreboard. So 23-15, Hobson. They set it to Crosley. She's dug out. Back outside. Here comes Brady again. That's dug out this time by Hobson. Back outside. Clark blocked. Point for Preston. 23-16. First kill for Clark here in the first set of the second game. Of the second match of the day. Northern Title bringing you the first set here this afternoon. As Selly with the serve. Just bump it over, so here's a free possession here for the Indians. As it comes to Hobson, she winds up and misplayed as Nowatzki hits it back into the net again. So 23-17 on the Les Schwab Tire scoreboard. Selly back to serve yet again here. Tough return of serve. And even a tougher hit as Brady hits it too long. So Brady with another error, and we have another timeout on the floor. 23-18. Preston continues to nibble into that lead just a little bit. 23-18 says the scoreboard, and we'll take a timeout and be right back.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, Preston making a little bit of a run here late in the first set. Adri Saley back again to serve. Everybody back on the floor where we belong, and here we go. As Selly's next serve, deep middle. Dug out there. They'll set to the center. That's blocked there. Bounced around a couple of times. Back over onto the Preston side. Back to Hobson. Off the top of the net. Comes back to Preston, and they're not ready for it as Maisie Parker had to go right by her. So it'll be set point here for Evanston, 24-18. And it'll be Hallie Brady to serve here for the set. Set by Preston, and it goes to Clark, who hits it into the net, and Evanston will win the first set, winning it by the final of 25-18. Second set of tonight's match is brought to you by our friends at Level 10 Life. We'll get to that coming up right after the break.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steele, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Get ready to start set number 2 here for Preston. They are 0 for 4 on sets so far today after being swept in their first match today. And they dropped the first set here to Evanston. Preston with 2 service errors and 1 ace in the first set. No aces for Evanston in the first set. And they had 3 service errors. But here we go after the 2 teams changed ends. So as you're watching on mylocalradio.com, that'll be the Evanston Red Devils in the near court, and Preston now down at the far end in their gray uniforms. So the referee continues to check on everybody, make sure they're in the right spot. Level 10 Life brings you the second set of tonight's match. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions from Level 10 Life. So here we go. Preston will serve. It'll be Abby Clark to serve to start the second set. As the set deep picked up there by Woods for the Indians. They got to get this one over, which they do. So free ball here for the Outlaws. Set outside as Nowatzki is blocked at the net, but it goes out of bounds. Point for Evanston. Hobbs was there, got the block, but it fell out of bounds. Whoop, oh, nice play there as Selly slipped, but somehow still able to get the ball back, keep it up, and Preston able to put the ball back onto the Red Devils side and get a point out of it. That's a heck of an effort by Adri Selly. Never give up. Zollinger will serve now here for the Indians. As they set outside again, back to Nowatzki. That's picked off. As coming forward, Clark, and again too strong and out of bounds. There's no doubt that Clark hits the ball hard. Just needs to get a little bit more up on top and drive it down. In the middle, block there as Brady and Fessler there with the block and the point. (3-2). Outside, and Hobbs goes off the antenna. Or I should say Hobson went off the antenna, so a point for Evanston. Makes it 4-2 on the Les Schwab Tire scoreboard. As Preston bounces it around a few times, finally over. And now they'll set it in the middle as Fessler is blocked. Somehow Preston able to keep it alive and get it back over the net. Outside set comes back to Brady. That's blocked at the net by the Indians once again. Hobson through the block and down. So fourth. They have 4-2 on the scoreboard. I had 4-3. Sure, they'll find the mistake here and add on a point here momentarily. In fact, the down official is at the scorer's table right now. As they chat about things, we'll remind you that today's game is brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. They have all the parts that you need to keep your car or truck running strong. And by Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. So the meeting continues over at the scorer's table, just out of your camera view. Both coaches there along with the down official. See if they can figure out what the score should be. And looks like we're ready to go. So it'll be 4-2, Evanston leading. And Madsen to serve here for the Indians. Outside set as it comes to Hobson. Her kill attempt is dug out. Fessler goes short, but that's kept in play as well. Back set. Clark, not too long once again. So Clark's hitting struggles continue, with her 5th hitting error already of the match. There's a player that we don't have on our roster in number 9, as that's put out of bounds by the Indians to make it 6-2. Scurry and see if we can find out who number 9 is here. That's banged back over by the Indians as Selly just popped it over. Again, short play here by Evanston as it comes to Clark, and she just pits it back over as well. A nice set, and not able to make the dig in the back row was Clark. That makes it 7-2. Again, the back set comes to Hobson. She tries to go short, kept alive. Now back over onto the Preston side once again. Hobson through the block, dug out. Kept alive again. This comes back to Brady. Preston again able to get the return, and then the ball mishandled by Evanston for the Preston point. Makes it 7-3. So to the best of our knowledge, number 9 is Emily Swenson, who is playing the libero spot. As Preston put the ball on their side, they pop it over. Free ball here, outside set, through the block and down as Brady has another kill. Makes it 8-3. So here's Frankham to serve, Brinkley Frankham. Good deep serve. Look out. Here comes Hobson again. That's dug out. Back on the Preston side. Clark. And not able, after 2 or 3 attempts, Evanston's not able to get out of the net. So a point for the Indians. 8-4. Preston cuts the lead in half again. And now Selly will serve here for Preston. Good serve as Swenson able to get it back up. Set in the middle. Zollinger partially blocked, played by the Red Devils. Pitch is backhanded back over onto the Preston side. Free ball here. Clark partially blocked, kept alive again. As again, Evanston goes short. Back outside for Clark once again, and it's in this time as Abby Clark finds the corner, make it 8-5 on the Les Schwab Tire of North Logan, or Logan North as they like to say, as they sponsor our scorebug. 8-5, Preston is still trailing by 3. Gonna have to hustle to go get it, which they do, and Frankham tries to get it over the net and hits it into the net. 8-6. So Selly back to serve yet again. Frankham's outside set is short and in as Brady with the little pop shot over the top of the block. 9-6, and the serve comes back over to Evanston again. Preston still looking for their first set win. In fact, when you go back to the matches the other night at home, as Clark hits that one into the net to make it 10-6. Preston was swept in that match in the against Bonneville. So they've actually have lost 7 straight sets. As that's off the top of the net and it will not go over on the attempt by Ellie Assay. So Preston back to within 3 points again at 10-7. And coming back onto the floor for the Indians is Madison Woods as she has the serve. Good short serve as they need to get this one over, which they do. So there's a free ball for the Indians. As Preston can't do much with it, they just have to bang it back over again. Back outside, not a good set. And there's Hobbs with the block and the point. Again, Woods to serve now at 10-8. At the net, Clark tries to put it down, can't. And Preston not able to keep it alive. So it goes to 11-8 after the tough play there by both teams, and finally the ball falling on the Preston side. Assay to serve. Set it. Swainston goes short. That's dug out. Nice play by Assay to keep it alive. Back outside to Clark again, who picks up the point. Clark with her 3rd kill. Preston back to within 2 again at 11-9. And Clark will go back and serve here in the second set, brought to you by Level 10 Life. Set outside. Nikowski banged around by the Indians. They go and get it, and they're not able to get it back on the floor. So a nice play by Nikowski gets the kill. Back to a 12-point, or I should say 3-point advantage at 12-9 now. As here's Jaylee Crutchfield to serve. Comes to Hobson, plays it deep as they'll set it across. Not a good set again, and again, they can't get it over. As Nikowski just kind of tried to play it across and didn't get it over across the top of the net, so the point to the Indians. And they'll get back to within 2 again. As again, it's Lucy Zollinger to serve. Deep serve, cross-court set. Nikowski blocked and down. A point for Evanston as It was Hobbs again making the block, but couldn't get it back onto the Evanston side of the net as it goes to 13-10. This second set for Preston, much more competitive than the first one was. Hobbs blocked, played there, dug out by Fessler. Again, dug out, back over onto the Evanston side. Frankham goes short. Hobson has it, steers it back over onto the Red Devil side of the net again, and again still kept alive by the Indians. Back to Hobson. Off the top of the net, then off the hands of Frankham, point for the Indians. 13-11. Preston back to within 2 here. Carly Madsen back onto the floor yet again. As her serve is played there by Brady. Back to Frankham, and she's blocked at the net. The block by Hobson. $13-12 on the Les Schwab Tires scoreboard. As Preston back to within a point, and Carly Madsen serving for what hopefully is a tie. And nope, just a little bit too long. Service error makes it 14-12. That ball was maybe, that serve maybe the width of a ball too long. Emily Swinson serving. Just does get it back over on the Evanston side of the net. As it bottom forward at the net. And Assay able to win the battle there against Crosley and get the point. 15-12 here in the second. Hobson, well too long, makes it 16-12, Evanston on top. Today's match brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call the Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Hobson blocked, stays on the Preston side as they block Hobson twice in a row, and it's 17-12. So here's Swinson to serve again. Clark comes ahead, blocked at the net. Assay up to get it. And along the sideline, it goes out of bounds as Saley just tried to steer it along the sidelines, and Preston trailing by 6 now. 5 straight points for the Red Devils as it's 18-12. Outside set. That's Crosley. She's dug out. Comes back to Brady again. She's dug out. Ball on the Preston side in the middle. Alive there as Crosley was blocked, and then Preston could not get it back over. 19-12 here in set number 2. Just one service mistake. Hold on. We got a timeout on the floor as Abby Clark being tended to. Maybe she hurt her shoulder as she's going to rotate off, maybe walking over toward the bench. She's holding her right shoulder as she comes off. So Clark's going to leave the bench area, and she'll walk out and go see the trainer as they back in to replace her. That'll be a tough loss for the Indians if that's going to be an extended loss. Already with Reese Wainston not in the lineup with on crutches with some sort of a leg or ankle problem. So tough loss there for the Indians with Clark off the floor. So waiting for someone to come in and replace her. They're going actually add someone from the JV unit as we get some of the JV girls running past me, headed downstairs. And as they do that, they're going to call Evanston off the floor. 19-12 the score. Let's pause here for a moment and take a timeout while they decide what we're doing next here. Take a timeout and be back right after this.
With over 24 years of building multifamily and commercial projects across the Intermountain West, Procon stands apart as a leader in the custom framing industry, driven by the standard of delivering the highest level of customer service, high-quality work, and integrity. Procon is dedicated to building multifamily and commercial properties that exceed customer expectations. Visit online to see why Procon stands above the rest at buildprocon.com.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
So someone does come up from the JV unit trying to see who the number is, as they're all down at the far end of the floor, so I'm not exactly sure who it was who comes up to assume the open spot. But I think by doing that, I'm not sure. I think that would have to mean that Abby Clark now is unavailable for the rest of the match, I believe. I'm just speculating here. I don't know all the exact rules of substitutions and things. And see who comes out on the floor after the timeout. Now wearing number 9 on the floor is Esther Steele, the sophomore for the Indians. So she comes in and replaces Abby Clark, who leaves with some sort of an injury. As they feed it over to Hobson, and her attempt goes long, and it's 20-12. See if they try to pick on the new girl as the serve goes to Selly. Outside. Crosley gets it over. Back outside again. Back to Brady. She goes short as they'll set it for Hobson. Hobson just plays it over, so free ball here for Evanston. Back outside to Brady again, who hits it into the net. So Preston will get the point. 20-13. And it will be Chloe Hobson to drop back and serve here for the Indians. Almost mishandled there by Evanston. They do get it over. Free ball for Preston. Crosley dug out. Got to get it over as Evanston does. They keep it alive again. Back over onto the far side, and the attempt there. They got it over, but somehow Evanston able to get it out of the net and keep the point alive. As it comes back to Madsen. Back outside, the set to Brady. Too long. (20-14). The Indians just won't go away here in set number 2. Back set. Frankham plays it over. Outside set again as this comes back to Steele. Steele blocked as they get it back over onto the Preston side. Hobson just one-hands it back over. And here's a free ball again for the Red Devils. Outside Brady. Touched, and a point for Evanston as the ball was touched coming over to make it 21-14. Evergreen Financial brings you this afternoon's games. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. There's the little short set. Comes over onto the Evanston side, who just pop it into the soft area, and Steele can't quite get there in time, and it makes it 22-14. Second set being brought to you by Level 10 Life. Preston trails 22-14. Don't forget, we'll have the mid-match recap coming up, sponsored by Level 10 Life, when this set is over. The outside set, Steele blocked. Preston can't get it out of the net, and that'll be a point. Actually, we officially go as too many hits against the Indians to make it 23-14. Brinkley Frankham with the serve. Set in the middle, Hobson. Too long. 24-14 set point here for Evanston. Frankham serves. Outside set, Crosley dunks it over. Again, this comes to Critchfield. She can't get it down. Back outside to Brady again. Blocked at the net. And a point for Evanston, they're going to say. They're going to say that Crosley was into the net, as that'll be set point here for Evanston, as they'll win the second set by the score of 25-14. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back with our mid-match recap, brought to you by Level 10 Life right after this.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach.
Level 10 Life provides skilled one-on-one life coaching sessions to help you unlock your next level in life. Our trained professionals specialize in health, life, and career coaching. Book a free consultation today at level10lifecoach.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Here's our mid-match recap, brought to you by Level 10 Life, as Preston trails 2-0 as they lose 25-18 and 25-14. Big hitters for each side has to be Savannah Nowatzki. She has 3 kills. Hallie Brady also has 3 kills for Evanston. Chloe Hobson has a total of 4 for Evanston, but unfortunately Evanston loses the services of Abby Clark with a shoulder injury. She comes back. She's back out on the floor now with her shoulder wrapped in ice, and obviously will not be back, at least not for the time being. Set number 3 coming up right after this.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, we go to set number 3, and Preston finds themselves now they're back to the wall again like they were earlier today in a must-win situation to keep the match going or to avoid being swept for the second time today. Set 3 brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest as the Indians receive to start the set, and that's a lift right off the opening serve of the set. And once again, Evanston goes up 1-0. So here's Crutchfield to serve for the Red Devils as the ball ends up back over on the Evanston side. As they set it, it goes to Hobson, kind of a bad set, so she just kind of knuckles it over. And then the play at the net, there's a block by Hobbs. And Preston ties the set 1-1 as Adri Selly will now come back in and serve. Set number 3, Preston down 2-0. And off the top of the net and down, an ace for the Indians. This is their second of the day. Of this match, I should say. And one of the rare times the Indians have a lead here at 2-1 early on in the third set. As Selly get ready to serve here again from in front of us. And outside, look out, big hit, that's touched. As Woods got a hand on it and couldn't do much more with it. And it's Nowaski with another kill, her fourth of the day. So Savannah Nowaski back to serve. Played there. Outside set, comes back to Hobson, blocked and out of bounds as she tools the block well. As they're going to give the point to the Red Devils for some reason. Unless it was that Hobson ended up in the net after delivering the kill blow. As that won't go over the net either, and all of a sudden it's 4-2. Preston trails by 2. Very interesting officiating we've seen so far here today. And Preston not able to dig that out. That'll be an ace. Makes it 2-5. And that's the first ace today in this match at all for Evanston. As Nowaski delivers the ace. And then hits it into the net, so that would be a service error. And gives the point right back to the Indians at 5-3. So Preston will rotate in a couple of new players as Les Schwab Tire of Logan North brings you today's game, along with our score bug at the bottom of the screen. For your tire needs, drop by and see the good folks at Les Schwab Tires in North Logan. Return is just hung over the top of the net, and there is Chloe Hobson able to go up and put it back down. So Preston back to within a point at 5-4 again. Matson's next serve. Outside, big hit and in. As Brady delivers the kill shot just inside the back line. 6-4 on the Les Schwab Tire scoreboard. And here's Kendall Fessler serving. Back set, Hobson is going to be too wide and out of bounds. Makes it 7-4. Fessler will continue to serve. And just kind of dunking that one over. Hobson able to get the kill, her fifth of the match. And Preston back to within 2 points again. So here's Chloe Hobson to serve. Good return, but then Steele and Zollinger kind of get crossed up, not able to return that easy ball that floated back over onto the Preston side of the net, and it's 8-5. So here's Brinkley Frankham. She'll serve this time for Evanston at the net. Able to keep it alive. Can they get it back over? Evanston does, back over onto the Preston side. Easy ball as Preston just gives it back to Evanston. And now Brady blocked. Up once, up twice, get it back over. Yes, it stays alive. Here's the outside set to Steele, and that's down. Assey went up, couldn't get the full block and just kind of deflected it. Kept it in play, and Swinson with the kill. So here's Zollinger serving for the Indians. Outside set, comes back to Brady again. Zollinger with the dig. Comes back. Hobson hits it wide of the sideline. So 9-6 here in the third. Third set brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest on State Street. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. They have everything that you need for your car as Brady hits it into the net. That's a service error, and that makes it 9-7 as Preston back to within a couple of points. As Madison Woods back in here for the Indians as she will serve. Preston trailing 2-0. Need to win this one to stay alive. As the block at the net, and Crosley, who went up and got hands on the ball, is among the most surprised in the place. 9-8. Nice block by Crosley for the point. Here's the next serve by Woods. Outside, into the block and down again, and Preston's even. Hobbs gets another block, her third of the match, and it's 9-9. Woods will continue to serve here. As they go short, kept alive as the Indians get it back up. Selly tries to get it over to Hobbs, who hits it into the top of the net, unfortunately. That breaks the 2 points in a row. They got Preston even, makes it 10-9. And the serve goes back over to Evanston. Emily Swinson with the serve. As off the hands, and a big kill outside as the kill goes to Nowatzki and makes it 11-9. Swinson will serve again. Tough return. Now they got to get it back over as Steele steers it over the net, but that's 4 hits against the Indians. (21-18). Set in the middle, becomes over. Back onto the Preston side, back to Hobson. As Evanston will return that as it comes back to Brady. Hobson down to get it. As it'll come back to Hobson, she'll steer it back over. Free ball here for the Red Devils. As Brady can't do much with it other than just steer it right back. Outside set, Steele plays it into the deep middle. Again, outside Brady as the two teams just trade back and forth, little exploring blows here as Hobson keeps it up, keeps it back over the net. And we got a whistle and 2 hits against Evanston, point for the Indians. 21-19. Again, we apologize for the technical issues as we try to work through it. As that's an ace for Hobson. 21-20. Hobson's next serve goes into the net. 22-20, and the serve back over to Evanston again. Hobson able to return the serve, goes to Zollinger. She's dug out in the back row. Back to Brady again, just pops it over as they'll set in the middle as it comes there to Sully. Sully plays it back over, back to Brady, and that's in. Brady with the big kill. 23-20. Dug out on the serve there by Sully. Sully keeps it going. Back over onto the Evanston side. Brady just pops it over with one hand. So free ball here for Preston. Back to Steele. Steele goes deep middle. They dig it out. Blocked at the net by Zollinger. Kept alive again by the Red Devils. Back onto the floor. Brady plays it over. Keep going as Steele is blocked. And now they're going to say no point. That's a mistake by the chair official. And they'll say no point. So again, it'll be Frankham who will serve again here as it stays 23-20. Inadvertent whistle by the official is the call as Hobson hits it too deep. That'll be 24-20 and bring up match point. Here comes the serve. Potential match point number one here as Brady fights for it at the net. Brady wins the battle there against Parker. And for the second time today, the Preston Indians are going to get swept in a match, losing 3-0 this time by the Evanston Outlaws. 25-20 the final score. We'll come back with a wrap-up brought to you by Ralph's Construction right after this.
Tonight's game has been brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value with the freshest meat and produce in town. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll receive in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, with all the parts you need for your car to keep it running strong. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tires. Stop in and see the tire experts on Main Street in North Logan. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now stay tuned for the Ralph's Construction postgame show, coming up next. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
Bought my first truck from here in 1992 when I was 14 years old and been buying trucks and a few cars ever since. I'm always referring friends, family, anybody I talk to West Motor Company.
We have a good time here, you know. We have a great team of employees that we encourage them to have fun. Play at work is kind of one of our mottos.
West Motors will treat you like family.
WestMotorCompany.com. What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
A proud member of the co-op, we save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
This is the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at other games from around the area on the Ron Keller Tire scoreboard.
Well, welcome back here to the postgame show as the Indians get swept, unfortunately, for the second time today, losing 3-0 as the Evanston Outlaws moved to 2-0 on the day. They still have one more match to play as they will take on Lyman coming up in just a little bit. In fact, Lyman and Evanston are the two teams with 2-0 records so far on the day, as Preston and Grace, who will meet coming up later on this evening in their third matches of the day, are 0-2 overall there. So for the Indians, as they come up short, they lose again here today. 25-18 in the first, 25-14 in the second, and then lose the third, 25-20. Preston played better, just Evanston a very good team and was able to win the match in straight sets. The post-game show brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. We'll take a timeout. We'll come and we'll have some more information for you. Look at our stars of the game coming up right after this.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837. It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston. When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, back here on the post-game show, let's look at some stats and numbers and tell you about our players of the game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. As we look at the stat sheet, well, the big hitters for Evanston in the win, Savannah Nowaski with a handful of kills, 5 to be exact. Hallie Berry, the other big player there on the front line, she also had 5 kills in the match, but not able to overcome those two as the Preston Indians. For the Indians, Chloe Hobson with 6 kills. Abby Clark had 3 before leaving with an injury. did something to her right shoulder late in the second set. She came back out for a short time with her an ice bag on her shoulder, and they really didn't come back on. In fact, she wasn't even in uniform completely while still icing the shoulder. We'll see what happens for the other match coming up later tonight, but I would think that Abby Clark would probably not be available to the Indians, but we will wait and see. So Preston goes down in defeat in straight sets for the third match in a row, going back to last Wednesday night in the matches at Preston Gym, as they'll try again. They have one more match here this evening. We'll come back. We'll tell you about it as we'll wrap up the postgame show. That's all coming up right after this. The postgame show brought to you by Ralph's Construction.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to return to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, we'll kind of wrap up the postgame show here as they get ready for match number 5 of the day coming up in just a little bit. That will be Evanston against Lyman. Both teams are 2-0 so far on the day. Game is scheduled at least for 6 o'clock. They have a JV match to play before that, so we'll see how long that takes to play. And then Preston and Grace scheduled to meet in the final match of the day. That match is tentatively scheduled for 8:30. And again, we'll try to keep you informed the best we can on exactly what time that match will start. So Preston loses for the second time today, and they'll look to salvage one victory against Grace coming up a little bit later on this evening in their final match of the night. I'm Dan Hubbard. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon. We got one more match. We'll come back around 8:30 tonight here from Cokeville, and we will talk to you then.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.